This week, here's where older homeowners are moving and why.
Building relationships is the way Mutual of Omaha has grown into one of the leading financial services companies in the world. Our reverse mortgage wholesale division is proud to carry on this 100-plus year tradition. To your borrowers, a reverse mortgage is more than a transaction. It's a promise of a better, more stress-free life. Our goal is to provide you, our valued client, with the best service and support possible so you can focus on helping your borrowers achieve the retirement of their dreams.
Welcome back to the Industry Leader Update. The kids are gone. The grandkids are either married or graduated from college, and now mom and dad find themselves with a home that may no longer be ideal for their golden years. After all, maintaining a home that has excess square footage, bedrooms, and bathrooms, well, it only increases your cost of utilities, cleaning, and upkeep. And while the total number of HECM for purchase transactions in the last 10 years has been somewhat stagnant, it's only averaged about 2,500 loans each fiscal year, the percentage of HECM for purchases has actually increased. It peaked at 7% of all endorsements in 2019 before it fell to 3.4% in 2022. Now, the decline of HECM for purchase transactions in 2021 and 2022 would appear to be influenced by the rush or focus of refinancing existing HECMs and also the surge in home prices that likely priced out many would-be home buyers out of the market. However, outside of reverse mortgage borrowers, we're finding that many retirees are downsizing because they find it an attractive and also a practical choice. Now, before we continue on, I would ask you, if you do enjoy these episodes, to click the like button and give us a subscribe. If you haven't, it really truly helps our channel, and thank you for each of you that have done so already. Now, we found a recent report from the National Association of Realtors, and it's very revealing. It shows that baby boomers are, in fact, the largest group of sellers. They account for 52% of all sales transactions. Now, the report does separate boomers into two groups based on their unique buying behaviors. So the younger baby boomers, age 58 to 67, account for 23% of recent home buyers, and then 16% of those 68 to 76 purchased a home, according to a 2023 report from the National Association of Realtors Research Group. Now, what other trends does NAR's research reveal? While the motives for purchasing a home vary widely for all age groups, 1/3 of the older cohort of baby boomers cite that moving closer to family or friends or relatives is their primary reason for buying that home, and that should come as no surprise. The type of home purchase does vary widely amongst baby boomers and their age groups. Now, 71% of those in the age group 58 to 67 purchased a detached single-family home, while only 54% of those aged 68 to 76 did the same. Aging in place concerns may explain why only 39% of home buyers 77 to 97 did opt for a single-family home. The grain of America is also driving relocation trends. For example, 41% of those aged 68 to 76 and 52% of those aged 77 and 97 moved to a small town. The youngest cohort of baby boomers are moving the farthest, relocating a median of 90 miles from their previous residence. All older age groups are shown to be relocating the furthest and establishing a new residence. And the median distance move does make sense when you consider that 1/3 of baby boomers are being motivated to relocate to be closer to their family and friends, could be grandkids, and it may be to another county or even another state. During one's working years, a home buyer tends to be more transitory, possibly having to move for a new job opportunity or a career enhancement with their existing employer. However, relocation is not as common with the older home buyers. So just how long do home buyers expect to remain in their new home? It's the older home buyer who anticipates remaining in and aging in place for 16 years or longer, a surprising number. 61% of those in the age group 58 to 67, 51% of those aged 68 to 76, and only 47% of those 77 and older plan to remain in the new home they purchased 16 years or longer. Next, let's examine how the home buyer's health and their desire to find their forever home influences their choice to relocate. The older cohort of home buyers do cite health as a motivation to move into a new home, increasing as they age from 30 to 44%. The same can be said of those that are looking to move into their forever home, where they do intend to age in place and spend their remaining years. Reverse mortgage originators who are interested in partnering with a local real estate professional may want to instead focus on those real estate agents who have a strong online presence, because 56% of home buyers in the age group 58 to 67, they look first online for potential properties. And nearly half of those in the oldest age group, 68 to 97, still find online MLS or multiple listing services and local realtor websites as their first step in researching a potential home to buy. What is notable is that these percentages exceed the younger age groups. So much for the older homeowner being reluctant to go online or use technology. In fact, more older home buyers found their home online than from a real estate agent. It would also appear that those agents that have listings which allow a visitor to take a virtual walkthrough tour are in fact more likely to attract potential home buyers across all age groups. Now, those familiar with the HECM for purchase, known as a sizable down payment, is going to be required, and that's typically going to be from the sale proceeds of the previous home. Well, the data shows that older homeowners are more likely to have a sizable equity to invest in a down payment on a new property. Nearly 1/4 of those who are 68 and older finance less than 50% of the new home's purchase price with a mortgage, so they're coming in with a sizable down payment. Consequently, older home buyers are coming in with the largest median down payment, mostly coming from the proceeds of the sale of their previous home. Others may be using savings or retirement funds. Now, while reverse mortgages are not mentioned in the National Association of Realtors Research Group report, this does provide us a treasure trove of data that could help us better understand the motives, the needs, and the demographics of older home buyers. Now, what are your thoughts? Leave your comments in the comment section below. And also, if you'd be so kind as to share this video on LinkedIn, thanks to each of you that do that each week. Don't forget, we have a YouTube channel where you can subscribe, and also you can hit that notification bell. You'll never miss an upcoming episode. And we bring you the most recent reverse mortgage news that we curate for you, both in an audio and video format. HECM World Weekly has been going on 17 years strong, if you can believe it. You can find our Audible version on Spotify, Apple Music, and Podbean. And of course, the video version is here on HECM World or on YouTube. Thanks again for joining us, and be sure to return next week for more reverse mortgage news, commentary, and analysis you'll only find here at HECM World. Have a great week.